Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to IT Lifestyle. In this video, we're going to see on how to create a GPO, and we're going to do some changes to the firewall where we will allow and where we will allow inbound and outbound of AD file and print sharing, and we will look into more about that. In case if you haven't watched my last two videos of this series of Windows Server 2019, please do go and watch so that you will be able to follow through the series much better. So why to wait? Let's dive into the series. Over here, if you see, I have my Windows Server 2019, which I renamed as Win2K19-DC01, and the domain is itlifestyle.com. And let's open my group policy. So we have the group policy management. You can run it as an administrator. And let's create a GPO called as Firewall. So we have the main one over here where we can create a new GPO in this domain and link it here. Let's just create one first. Let's name it as Firewall, and then we can actually click OK, and then over here you can see the GPO that's been created. You can click OK and then right click, edit, where you have to actually go to the computer configuration and then to the Windows settings, policies. From policies, if you expand, you will get the Windows settings. From Windows settings, you have to go to the security settings. Over the security settings, you will see Windows Defender with advanced security. And here you will see the inbound rules. For now, there are no inbound rules and outbound rules. So as I said, we will be first disabling firewall on the DC. So let's look into it right now. Right click on the main one and choose properties. Over here, you just turn off the firewall and you allow the inbound connections. And the outbound connections you will allow by default, and then click OK. So on the side you can see that the Windows Firewall is off. And then let's create a new inbound rule. So right click on it, create a new rule, and then we have program port predefined custom. We'll choose predefined and then we will choose ADDS and then click next and then click next, allow this connection and then finish. And the other predefined function that we'll be using is file and print sharing. So right click on the inbound rule, create a new rule, and then choose a predefined and look for file and print sharing. So this is the one, and then click next, next, and finish. So the other one we have is WMI. So for the WMI, again create new rule, predefined, and you just have to scroll and you see like Windows Management Instrumentation. Click next, next, allow the connection. So you can actually choose the allow the connection if it is secure. For now we will be just choosing allow the connection, and then we will do finish. And now let's do the outbound rules. So outbound is also the same, where we'll be creating new rule and predefined. We'll select Active Directory Domain Services, and over here it's different. We have to choose allow the connection and then finish, and then new rule, because as I said, we're going to allow the outbound rules, we are not blocking them. Predefined, and over predefined we have to look for file and print sharing, and click next. You're going to select all of them and change the option to allow the connection. Click finish. And the last one will be WMI, predefined Windows Media Instrumentation, and then click next, next, allow the connection, finish. So right now we have done the inbound and outbound rules of allowing AD, file and print sharing, WMI. So now let's do 3 more inbound custom ping ICMP v4 for the domain. So for this we have to create one more new rule on the inbound, which will be the custom rule. So right click on the inbound rule and then choose the custom rule, and then click next. And instead of, sorry, we have to go back. Instead of, we will be choosing program, port, predefined, and custom. Yeah, I'm gonna choose custom, and then we'll be choosing just a second. Let me just get the confirmation. All programs, and then you will do next, and in the port type you will be choosing ICMPv4, and then you will do like any IP address to any IP address, and then you choose allow the connection and next, and you will give the name it as ping and then finish. So as you have seen, we have allowed the inbound connection, ping ICMPv4 for domain. As we made changes to our group policy, we have to apply. In order to apply, we have to run the command as administrator, command prompt. So we're going to run it as an administrator and do the following command: gp update /force. So as you see, like it's updating the policy. So let's just check if the group policy has been updated or not, for which we just have to do gp result /r. Let's make it a big screen. So if we scroll now to the top, we should be able to see the firewall, the applied group policy objects. We have the firewall now being applied. So any server or any PC or any device that's been connected to this domain controller, we can actually manage the firewall policies using this GPO. So in the next video, let's look into on how to create a second domain controller and how to add it as a second domain controller to our current network. Thank you for watching the video. If you have liked or learned something new, please do leave a like, share and comment. And please let me know the other tutorials or series that you would like to get from us, and we will keep you posted. Thank you.